Hi everyone. So checking in for the first week, I'm at Woodford's Family Services. I'm doing some HCT, home and community treatment, and also going to be having some consumers as outpatient clients or outpatient consumers. It's been really hard to use the word consumer since starting there because I'm really used to using the word client, but the agency prefers consumer. So started about 3 weeks ago, and so far I've been doing a lot of training, so a lot of online trainings, and I had to get my certification as a behavioral health professional. And I have two families right now that I'll be working with in the home, and as of now I've met with my first outpatient client consumer, and then next week on Friday, I'm going to meet my second outpatient consumer, so I'm really excited for that. So I think some positive things that I've already noticed are going to come out of my internship this year is definitely going to be supervision. There's my supervisor seems really great, and he kind of built the HCT program at Woodford's from the ground up. And it's really successful and really organized, and I'm really grateful for that. There's also group supervision or group clinical supervision bi-weekly with the entire clinical team, so that was really interesting. The agency focuses on structural family therapy in the home when working with families, so it was really neat during the clinical supervision to see. We had like a whiteboard up, and it was interesting to see as the clinician described the family situation, my supervisor was like jotting down and making all of the symbols that go into structural family therapy to kind of give everybody an image of what the family looks like so that we could provide feedback to the person who is sharing. So I'm excited for when it's my opportunity to share, because I think that will be really useful. A challenge for me right now is going into the home, because that is something that I've never done before. I'm really used to working in a residential setting where the clients are coming like into the program. So I work at day one, and in the past I've worked in a group home setting, but it's more like they're coming into the home, so they're following our expectations in order to be there. Where going into a family's home, it's that boundary of like being the professional, where at the same time not wanting to step on anyone's toes and follow their expectations and have them be the professional, or them guide the routine, I guess. Yesterday I had a 4-hour shift with a consumer who is diagnosed with ADHD, and she has borderline intellectual functioning, and the mother is diagnosed with a mental illness, and is difficult for her to be mentally present all the time. One of the goals that to work on with this individual, this consumer, is boundaries. She has some pretty extensive trauma with sexual abuse and to herself from other people doing it to herself, and then also she sexually abused a child, an infant. So her boundaries are just like really blurred, and we're really working hard on helping her with her boundaries with people. Today, I found out that she was taken into state custody. So she didn't show up at school, and she was seen at Shaw's alone. So the Shaw's staff actually called the department and made a report, and it was kind of like the last straw for the family. So we're hoping that she is in the geographical area, or the foster home that she gets placed in is in the geographical area, so that we can continue doing services with her, because I think she would really benefit from them, especially with her very poor boundaries and like that stranger danger. It's it's really scary thinking about her being out in the community by herself without knowing how to regulate those boundaries. But that news was kind of hard today, and harder for the people who've been on the case for longer, for sure. I mean, I had worked with her yesterday, but I had just met her a week prior. So, but hopefully she is put into a safer environment, because I don't know that the environment she was in was very safe anyway. But yeah, so that's really it so far. Next time maybe I'll talk more about my outpatient. I'll have more to talk about and get feedback on with once I start developing my treatment plans and doing more assessments with outpatient, because I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, thanks.